Hey guys, what's up? I'm coming at you here with a review video of the Steam Link. Now I got the Steam Link for $5 off of Steam, and they shipped it right to my house. It just arrived today, so I'm pretty excited to get this checked out. Basically, if you don't know what the Steam Link is, Basically, if you don't know what the Steam Link is, it's a device that lets you stream your games from your main gaming computer that's running Steam on it, obviously. Otherwise, I don't think you'd be getting this, because it does require Steam and a gaming PC. You stream your games directly to any HD or a TV with an HDMI connection, and you plug a controller in, whether it be your Steam controller or another USB compatible controller, and you just play. In order for this to work, you do need a fairly decent internet router, so I'm going to suggest that you have at least this or your computer that you're gaming off of hooked up to your router using a wired connection. Wireless might just give you too much latency, and Steam or Valve recommends a wired connection at least one of these ends. So I'd say without a further ado, let's open this bad boy up. So I got the Steam Link for $5, but right now it is going for, I want to say, $27 or $28 on Amazon right now as I speak. So if you see in this video that Steam Link is something you might be interested in, make sure to check the link in the description, see if it's still on sale, or wait for it to go on sale, because I know this is the second time it's been on sale. I didn't grab it the first time, and I kind of regretted it because it was only $1. It came bundled with an indie game. But now I just decided go ahead, buy it, because it's usually like 30 or 40 bucks, so I mean that's a deal, right? So I also like to take a look at how companies like to package their products. And this, I was actually pretty impressed. I thought it was just going to be a very plain cardboard box. Now, it's nothing more than just a pretty plain cardboard box, but it's good quality cardboard, and it's got the little Steam logo right there, which makes me happy. And when this was on top of it, you can just kind of see it poking out the side there, which was a really nice touch. So if we go ahead and open this up, here it is. Oh man, here's the Steam Link itself. It's just a brick with a rounded edge and the Steam logo on it. That's all it is. It's got an Ethernet. Adapter. It's got HDMI, 2 USBs, and I think the one on the end there is for power. So that's very nice. I wish I had a tripod to put my phone on, because my phone's the only camera that I can record with right now. So I'm gonna have to do this one-handed. So we'll put that over there. We got a quick start guide. I'll look at this later, but it looks like there's a little diagram of how you're supposed to connect it all to your PC and your network. Now the product guide. Down here we have some stuff. It says this might be the power adapters, because on the box it said there were multiple power adapters. So depending on where you live, EU or wherever, you're pretty much covered. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, so I've gotten this open, and we can see here, looks like we got the default power adapter. Is this modular? I believe, yes. This is actually modular. So you can snap this on and off of the little power brick here, and you can swap it out for any one of these connectors, which is a feature that I wouldn't have even thought about if I was the engineer behind this. I wouldn't have even thought to do that, but I guess when you're shipping to gamers around the world, you got to be prepared for anything. So let's see if we can get this default adapter out. Yes. It's a pretty good length to it. Not quite sure what the footage is on it off the top of my mind, but it's pretty lengthy. Here's a very nice sort of flattened Ethernet cable. It's nice that they include one. And here is an included HDMI cable. So this gives you everything you need here. You got your power, your Ethernet, your HDMI, everything to get started at least, minus your PC and everything. So I'm going to take a quick look at the product guide here, and we'll figure out how we can get this all set up. So in this guide here, we have two sort of configurations. The one on the left here kind of shows us what we got to do if we're doing a wired connection the whole way. This one is the one I will be doing, and it shows if you have just your PC connected to the router, and then it wirely connects to the Steam Link by your TV. So these diagrams are pretty straightforward. Like, I don't think there's much we got to cover here. It just connects with an Ethernet cable, and then all the way to the Steam Link, and then just HDMI to the TV. You can have your choice to connect a mouse and keyboard or a controller. Now, same thing over here, only difference is that the Steam Link is connected to the router wirelessly, because the TV that I will be using right over there is in a completely separate room, and I would have to get another 50-foot long Ethernet cable, and I already have one of those, and I don't want to get another one. Alright, so we go over here, disconnect the HDMI cable from my PlayStation 4, just kind of loop it around, connect to the Steam Link here. And there is one USB port that I missed. It's right there on the side. All the other ones are in the back here. See that? So I'm just going to plug this in real quick. Give me 1 second because I have one hand. Alright. And here we go. It's telling me that I need to connect a controller, a mouse and keyboard, or a Steam controller. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if a PlayStation controller, DualShock 4 micro USB connected, works with the Steam Link here. Let's just plug it in right to the side. And there we go. It does recognize the DualShock 4. And I just plugged it right into the side there. So we're going to go ahead and select my language here as English, and we've got my signal, my router, right here. Good thing we got full bars. So I'm gonna enter my password real quick. Alright, so after I just entered my password and connected to my network, it searched for computers that had Steam up and running. So before you do this, make sure your Steam is up and running on your computer. And here we go, we see my computer here, and that is 2 levels above me. And it has to download an update. So I will pause the video again and resume when this is finished, which actually doesn't look like it will take very long. Okay, my Steam Link did just restart, and it looks like it's taking a second to just boot up here. Oh, there we go. Doing a couple reboots. Can't blame it. We're applying updates. Alright, so that update took a little longer to apply than to download, but it just restarted, and oh, now we're at the adjust display setup. Alright, so my arrows are a little off there, so I'm gonna bring this. That looks about good. Right there. Alright. Ready. There we go. There's my computer with Steam running that is on. It's running Windows 10, and you can see that sort of on the icon there, which is pretty nice. Alright, now this is like a one-time use code, so I must go enter this on my computer, so I'll be right back. Alright, so as soon as I entered that pin on my computer, it started Steam Big Picture mode. And down here it ran a network test. And those are some pretty good numbers. No frame loss, yeah, 7.83 milliseconds, so we'll just continue here. Here we go, InHome Streaming started to Steam Link, and here's my Steam profile. Wow. So we could do a little latency test here, real fast. We could try to play Star Wars Battlefront. Not too sure how it will enjoy my controller, so I'm gonna try to find a game that I know will work with a controller. I think it's telling me keyboard and mouse if it has gamepad support or not. This has gamepad support. I don't have that downloaded. I probably should. Yeah, no gamepad support for Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 has it, which I wish I had that downloaded. I probably should. There's a lot of games I should. I just don't have the hard drive space. Alright. Well, if we go to installed here, Firewatch, yes, we can play some Firewatch. Sounds good. Oh, you can see my cursor there, my little master sword from my computer. Here we go. Now, oh, I'm interested. Continue. Interested to see how this works out. So, for a game like Firewatch, this is completely playable. There's a very, 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 very slight latency. So for a game like a multiplayer shooter, like PlanetSide or something else, it may not be the most desirable. So you might want to go with that Ethernet connection, because going from the Steam Link wireless to my router, it's probably causing a little bit of latency. But I would expect there to be even less latency if you wired it up with Ethernet on both ends. Alright, so something pretty cool that I just discovered while playing is if you hit the home button on your controller, in this case it's the PlayStation button, you can actually bring up a menu. Now this just has stuff like configuration options, toggle HUDs, stuff about your friends, guides, just sort of music, if you're playing music. You can use Steam's music feature. Just play local, I believe it's just local music on your device, on your computer. So I'm not gonna mess with that right now, but you can also go to your friends while you're in game. So that's cool. And you can also go to use the internet, like YouTube, and you can just watch a YouTube video. Like, I pulled up a random video on the front page here that looked fun to watch, and you can just watch it.
He's on his 999th perfect game. He goes to 300 every single time. Wow. Every time he scores a strike, takes his shirt off.
So that's cool. You can just go back to the game, hitting, oh, it's still playing the music from the YouTube video. That's wonderful. Alright, so I've been playing this for a while, and I can say that the latency on this is almost not noticeable once you get into your game. It's the least amount of latency I've ever had on a streaming-based platform to play games on. And I've used things like OnLive, which I don't know if any of you remember OnLive. It was like service. It was like a free you could like have a free trial of it, and you could just stream games over the internet to your computer and just play it. That's how I played the first Homefront. It was on a garbage PC with specs that couldn't run it in a million years, and you would just stream there, and it was actually playable. If you've got a lot of Steam games that you got a blast through, and you've got a TV somewhere in your house, or a college dorm, or I don't know, something where you could put this thing to use. It's pretty good for what it does. I would say unless you're really in the need for this thing, wait for it to go on sale. I picked it up for $5. You could probably get it for pretty cheap, probably during the summer sale, or it'll probably go on sale again at some point because they want to get rid of these things, it seems like. But you know, if it goes, just keep your eye open and grab a Steam Link while it's cheap, because you know, this video quality, it's pretty good. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully there will be more reviews.